everyone, welcome back or welcome to Cardi Made It. So we are back today with our second episode of AITA. And if you don't know what AITA is, it stands for Am I the A-hole? And it's this little series that I do where I read different Reddit posts from the AITA subreddit, and we determine if the person is the a-hole or not. Am I the a-hole? Is the person that wrote this post an a-hole? Let's discuss this. Let's find out. AITA for calling my sister's husband useless. This post comes from throwaway 9876 57. So it says, my sister called me saying that her work had an emergency and she needs to get there ASAP and needed me to watch her kids because no one else can. I rushed over there just to find her husband locked in his game room playing video games. I asked her why she called me over if he was home, and she said he didn't want to babysit because it was his only day off. By the way, the person that wrote this post is 17. Her sister is 34. To continue, so sister left and I started hanging with the kids. I was changing the baby's diaper and the other kids wanted a snack. I told them to go ask their dad to make them a snack since the baby had a blowout and it was going to take a while to clean them up. Well, their dad sent them back upstairs and told them to ask me again. After cleaning the baby up, I made the kids a snack, and their dad came out to eat and told me not to let the kids interrupt him on his day off. By the way, he works part-time from home, 6 days a week. I kind of snapped at him and told him it was my day off too, and that he's a useless beep father and husband if his wife has to rely on her teenage sister rather than her own husband. He started telling me I was disrespectful and didn't understand how hard parenting is. And I told him he clearly doesn't understand how hard it is either, since he considers parenting his own children babysitting. He ended up kicking me out, and apparently my sister was forced to come home because he told her she needs to figure it out since I'm her sister. I feel like I may be the a-hole because my sister is mad at me, her husband is mad at me, my mom is mad at me for causing drama, but my dad thinks it's funny and agrees with me. I definitely don't need to. I can't read today. I definitely didn't need to call him names, but I just hate this guy so much. We have argued about things in the past as well, so we already don't have a great relationship. My sister is saying I need to apologize to him, and he is threatening to never let me into the kids' lives if I keep disrespecting him. Before I read the edited part of her post, I just want to say it's nothing more weird to me than when a father says he does not have time to babysit his kids, or if he even does have time and he calls it babysitting. You are the father. It's not called babysitting, baby. You are raising your children. You are taking care of your children. You are not a babysitter. Those are your children. That's just weird vibes to me. Okay, but let me read the edited part. So she was not expecting the response at all. She thanks everybody for their comments, and but she says, for anyone who asks, no, he does not take care of the kids normally. My sister takes them to daycare during the day and then picks them up on her way home. She is the breadwinner and the primary caretaker. Also, I got a few questions of, does she pay you? So not exactly, but she will randomly take me on expensive shopping sprees and will regularly buy things from my Amazon wish list instead. And I have no problem with this arrangement. I really love those kids and don't have an issue babysitting them. I love hanging out with them. I also don't blame my mother for her being mad at me just because of the fact that my sister's dumb A husband texted her and apparently told her a much different version of what happened. LOL. He told her I was sitting on my phone the whole time being lazy and the kids kept begging me for a snack. Also, I did not yell at him in front of the kids. of his kids, it was a private conversation. I might post an update, but nothing has really happened in the past day, so I don't really have much to say. No one has apologized to anyone yet. So, yeah, you're not the a hole. Sometimes people just need to be told off. Some people need to be told what it is. Some people need to be told the truth. If he's useless, he's useless. If he's in the house, now mind you, he's working. I'm not sure what their household setup is like because everybody's household is different. But um, your sister didn't make those babies alone, and he's just as much responsible for them as she is. So it's weird if she's the breadwinner, she's the one that works more so, and he's actually in the house, and he don't want to do something for him, even if it's just something as small as making a snack. That's a red flag. And so, what else did you say? You said she's picking them up and dropping them off at daycare as well. So what exactly is he doing for his children? It's giving bomb. But let's read some comments and see what other people felt and if they agreed with me. So jury no 7670 said nope, nope, nope. That guy needs to be kicked to the curb. Seriously, he needs a day off. No such thing as a day off from parenting. His own wife has to find a babysitter when her husband is actually home. That is absurd. If he has that attitude, you know that carries through to many more things. He sounds like a sperm donor, not a father and a husband. And also, if he's working part time from home 6 days a week, he's not working 8 hour days at all. Cause from my recollection, part time is what 32 or less, and I'm not sure what his job is. It might be strenuous, but you're not working 8 hour days. So what's really going on? And then right up under that post, you have ferret underscore brain. All parents need an hour or two off occasionally, of course. Of course. But at the same time, you're absolutely right. Parenting is a 24/7 gig, and you should go into accepting that as a reality. Also, it was one little thing. Kid wanted a snack. That's what, a 15-minute job at most? So you can sit up and play video games, but you can't take 10 minutes and get your baby a little fruit snack, a little yogurt, chop up an apple or something, some crackers. Like, I'm gonna have to take a break. This is just my second episode, and I'm still getting these deadbeat husbands. It just, oh my god, where do y'all find this trash at? No good kitty cat said your sister had to leave work because her husband kicked you out, even though he was literally right there for the kids. Yes, say it again louder for those in the back. Watching your own children is not babysitting. It is called parenting. It doesn't matter if it is your only day off that week, you are still a parent. They are your children. Definitely not the a-hole. Oh, and I just really just forgot about he kicked her out. And so instead of him keeping his kids after he kicked her out, his sister your sister had to leave work. That's wild. That's so wild to me. Deadbeat. People like him are the reasons men have such a bad name when it comes to parenting. He was right there in the house and he was just gaming. That is so infuriating to read that he considers watching his kids to be considered babysitting. OP, if you read this, then cutting contact with them would be a good move on your part. Why should you have to be a third parent into this family because the husband is useless? You don't know how hard it is to be a parent. Like he would know. He doesn't even act like a parent. I actually feel sorry for the sister because if that was anyone I knew and they called watching their own kids as babysitting, then they would be out their door so fast and start paying child support. Mm-hmm. She Stammy said, your sister sucks too, OP. She decided to burden you with unnecessary babysitting duties. She didn't stand up for you when you did her family a favor. You snapped only after her partner rudely barked orders at you. You were completely right in what you said and he kicked you out. People might make the case that she's being abused, but it honestly sounds like she's just crappy. If she was at all sorry for how you were treated and wasn't trying to use her children as a bargaining chip, I might feel differently. Stick with your dad on this one. NTA, not the a-hole. I ain't think about the sister. Yeah, your sister ain't it. Huh. With blood thicker than water? Mm-hmm. Your sister's supposed to hear you out and hear your side, honestly, because if she ain't got you, who can watch her kids? She better act. She better get. She better. It's not funny because it is a possibility that she might be abused. And the last one I'm going to read says NTA. They'll want you back in their lives when they need free babysitting again. I wouldn't apologize. It only reinforces the belief that he did nothing wrong and is able to get away with being an absent father. Why your sister puts up with that is beyond me. Don't give her a reason to believe what she is tolerating is normal, as who know what he says at home. And that's just dead on that. Don't apologize. What you apologizing for? He need to be apologized. He's sorry. Sorry. Excuse for father. Please do not apologize. But I'm saying it like this is a recent post. This post was made a while ago. But yeah. Alright, so that is it for this episode for AITA. Please leave me a comment below what you feel. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.